Hi, this is Jay with Cevohcam Studios, and today I'm going to show you how to turn on multi-camera rendering so that you can render all the cameras in your scene at the same time. Now, a little bit about this functionality. It's pretty simple to use. It works in Eevee, it works in cycles. You can set this up at the start of your scene. You can set this up at the end of the scene. The timing doesn't really matter. But you do have to be aware that it's only going to render the active keyframes, and it'll only render, and each camera has to render the same frames. So in this case here, I have a 240 frame animation with 3 cameras. So it's going to render the same range for every camera. So that's perfectly fine for what I need. So let me show you the setup. First, I'm just going to turn off this animation and clear the animation on my little solar collector here. So to turn on the multi-camera rendering, we're going to go into Output Properties right here. We're going to scroll past Dimensions, turn on Stereoscopy, and then extend this menu. Now you'll see here it defaults us into Stereo 3D, which gives you the blue and red 3D effect for use with those paper blue and red 3D glasses. But I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use multi-view. Now you'll see here I still have the same left and right cameras. It says double click to rename, but that's really not going to work with these two cameras, but that doesn't matter. You'll notice that they have a camera suffix _R for right and _L for left. This is the key to get your cameras to record the animation in multicam view. Now you'll see I just have default Blender camera names, camera.001, camera.002, just because I duplicated the cameras, and that's fine. But if I am to hit F12 to render, I get an error because my camera, named camera here, is not set up as a multi-view camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and add some render views underneath multi-view in the output properties. I am going to add 4 because I'm going to delete render view here, which leaves me with render view 001, 002, and 003. I'm doing this so that I only have to rename one of my cameras and that the camera suffix will match easier. So since I added these new views, I have to define the suffix manually. So .001, go to the next one here, .002, and the third one, .003. Now you'll notice I just used the how Blender renames them, but in the default is _L_R. So you really can have whatever suffix you want. You just need to make sure that the name of your camera starts with camera. Now, since I don't want these two other cameras, I'm going to disable them. And since I now only have 2 of my camera names matching, I have to rename the third one to .003. Now, with this setup, it's not going to matter which camera you have set as the active one, but when you go up and render your animation, it will now render all of your frames simultaneously. So you can see it's here, going frame 4, 5, 6. And you know it's working if you go into your Blender render folder. You can see here, it's creating all the 3 views for the 3 cameras as it renders. The other junk in there is from a test with a previous file format. Well, maybe clean that up some other time. But that's really all there is to it. You now just have to wait for this to render out. It's taking about 2 seconds per 3 frames. So this is not necessarily going to save you a lot of render time because it doesn't render the image once and then capture 3 photos with the way it captures the imagery it renders each scene 3 times from the 3 cameras. But that's how you get the 3 cameras to be rendering at the same time. You can now take them and cut and splice them in whatever video rendering or video animation software you like and finish off your work. And there's nothing else to it. So hopefully this helps you, gives you a little bit of a guide as to where to look. So go and create something awesome and link me in the comments with what you create. I'd love to see it. If you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.